Right, morning everyone, me Sam's Vlog Trader Boy back with another vlog. And today we're going to be doing some stations on, I want to say it's the North Warwickshire line and it's the Shakespeare Line. I think they're both the same thing, don't know, but we're just going to visit some stations on the line to Stratford Upon Avon. Just a couple of hours outing, and small Heath actually I wanted to do for a while actually, so I'm going to do that on the way back. And then I won't really get much traffic sponsors with you, it's just kind of a get out the house and do some filming kind of day. So we're going to be doing the following stations, and hopefully there's no cancellations because they've got this staff shortage crisis. Because I was going to do a cross-country trip today, but decided not to because they're dealing with staff shortages until at least the end of the month. So I decided to play it safe and do West Midlands. So I'm going to be visiting these stations: Whitlocks End, Stratford Upon Avon, Stratford Upon Avon Parkway, very long sign, small Heath. So yeah, we're going to do a couple of those stations, and hopefully one of them doesn't get cancelled. So they have made a plan, and then if that plan goes to success, we should be getting on all our trains and get back home for 4:30. I actually leave the house at 8 o'clock this morning. Actually, seriously, announcer. But it's actually all off peak today actually because it's a bank holiday. The New Year's Day substitute is 3rd of January. So yeah. Why do I always get interrupted by announcements? But yeah, we're doing a couple of stations on the line going to Stratford Upon Avon. I'm going to be reversing at Stratford Upon Avon after doing Whitlocks End for an hour, and then pick up Stratford Upon Avon Parkway on the way back, and then go down to Small Heath and then pick up that on the way back, because in the direction of Stratford Upon Avon the Small Heath services don't stop, but in the other direction they do. In fact, we're going to be seeing plenty of these units today, 172s with the pointy nose bit. But let's have some fun. Well, now my next train going down to Whitlocks End, it's empty. In fact, 2 of the trains I've been on this morning pretty much been empty. So I thought bank holiday was a little bit busy, but maybe people can't be bothered to get out of bed so early in the morning. But yeah, only problem is I'm on the slow lines between Birmingham and Stratford all day, not the ones that go via Dulwich, because I did Dulwich last autumn, and I thought I'd do some stations along this line, even though you only really get the 172s down this line. But we will see a Chiltern at Stratford Upon Avon, and that is kind of the purpose of going down to Stratford Upon Avon, to be honest with you, to get a Chiltern 165. But yeah,
we are now approaching All Green.
Not my one.
Please mind the gap.
But yeah. Right, and welcome to Whitlocks End. And you're probably thinking, Sam, why did you come to this station even though there's like hardly any trains that pass down on this line? And basically just so I can say, oh, I've got out on the platform, and because there is something special about this station, and I will show you in just a second. I will do, because there is something special about Whitlocks End, and the reason why I came to it as well, because I don't tend to do any of the intermediate stations past here to going down to Stratford, mainly because it's an hour wait, and I do have an hour wait here now until the next Stratford Upon Avon train, which is fine. But yeah, I thought I'd show you something unique about this station and film the 2 trains that come here during the hour. But yeah, welcome to Whitlocks End. Typical, just as I get off the train I can start to feel a few spits of rain. This is why I kind of avoid travelling in January. It's actually not too cold, to be honest with you, today though. It's about 7 degrees, so about average. So yeah, anyway, I thought I'd show you this thing about Whitlocks End. So Whitlocks End is a West Midlands railway run station with 2 platforms. And then yeah, so also about this station is that I believe that the trains do actually go ahead and turn around down here. Because if you see, you can actually see the points tonight when I was doing this at Hensford. But look, you see down the track there's a set of points. And I believe they actually do turn the train round here because that's why there's 3 signals. However, when I've just looked at this board now, by the looks of it, they must use that platform to turn the trains round, use the points to take them back up this platform, because according to this board, the next train is the 10:40 to Worcester Foregate Street, which is going off this platform. And the ones that come from Stratford are going on that platform, so I'm guessing now that it actually terminates in this platform and goes out this way. No idea. We'll soon see, because we will see one terminating shortly, or say shortly, in the next hour. But anyway, so yeah, here at Whitlocks End, I've taken refuge in the shelter a little bit whilst it's spitting with rain, and then I'll go out and see whatever in a minute when the rain stops, hopefully. Usually it's just a passing shower. This is England we're talking about. And it also, though, if you come out here, though, it's not, you won't be able to see it now, will you? The sky is a bit more blue down here. There goes the Kidderminster train. Right, so whilst we're here at Whitlocks End station, also sometimes they do an occasional test train through here. I'm not sure if it is a one. I think it's a 7:30 actually, and hopefully they're going to be entering service not this year in 2022, next year in 2023. I will actually put the diagram up for that, but it is runs as required. So there's your diagram. But yeah, we're just coming on a day where it's not running, and I think the reason why it's not running is because it's a bank holiday. So the bank holiday does have some pros and cons for what stuff you can get here. Although thankfully there isn't a limited timetable, because sometimes that's the case. And fingers crossed at the moment, I can't cross my fingers. Well, fingers crossed we don't get any cancellations either. So far, so good. So I was going to show you a fancy shot of the track from the road bridge down there, which links the 2 sides to the stations. To the station, Sam. But it is chucking it down with rain now. And apparently, according to Siri, it's going to be raining for the next 39 minutes. Very precise, Siri. So I'm not going to go and do that, because I don't fancy going out there when it's chucking it down with rain. I'd rather just stay here in the shelter until I get some more trains or whatever. Trains incoming. This will take us to Stratford Upon Avon, home of Shakespeare.
Station is Earlswood.
Well, I'm now on the train to Stratford, as I already said that, didn't I? But also, I thought I'd mention on this line that there's actually 4 request stops: the Lakes, Wood End, Danzy as well, and Wootton Warren, all request stops. If you do require them, you do have to tell the conductor sometimes. And actually, just a minute ago, the conductor did come through and ask, "Do I need them request stops?" No, I don't. But sometimes you will have to go find them. So if you do want the Wood End, Danzy, the Lakes, or Wootton Warren, you do have to ask the conductor, because otherwise it won't stop. We're just coming into the Lakes now, and only the front door that's actually open, so you probably won't be able to see the platform. But I wonder if I think we are stopping actually. Someone must have requested it, because I think we have pretty much stopped. Yeah, someone must have requested it because we have just stopped at the lakes, but you guys won't be able to see because the platform is so damn short that we're all about to be hanging off. The platform can only hold a whopping one carriage here at the lakes.
Welcome to this.
Right, we're approaching Wood End. The conductor's moved back the other end now because I'm pretty sure we can fit the whole train. And no, I don't think we're stopping. No, nobody's getting on or off, so we're just passing Wood End. Nobody requested it. Right, we're now just going into Danzy. Let's see if we stop. I'm curious now. We're slowing down. We may have had someone put the hand down. Actually, no, we haven't because we're passing now. No, nobody's requested. Nobody getting on and off, so we're passing again. So we're now coming into Woodland One. Let's see if we stop at this one then, because this is another request and the final one of the line. So let's see if we actually stop at this one then. Not has anyone requested it? We're slowing down. No, nobody's requested it. We're passing. Well, we're not far from Stratford now, but there's like 2-3 more stops, and that was all the request stops on the line, and only one out of the 4 request stops a man got off at. And then yeah, also you do have to make sure if you are waiting for one of these but if you're waiting on the actual request stop on the platforms, you do make sure you need to put your hand down, safely put your hand down to signal the driver to stop. And if you're not paying attention and just sat in a shelter, the train will just go straight through because they'll presume you're not getting on. So make sure you are clearly visible to the driver if you are getting at one of the request stops, because otherwise if you're not paying attention, the train, as I said, will just go straight through without stopping. But occasionally they will stop. Just sometimes they do stop sometimes. That it just depends on the conductor, how the conductor feels. They might be decide to, you know what, we'll stop it anyway. But yeah, just make sure you know how request stops work. So I've now made it to Stratford Upon Avon, and look at the beautiful heritage signs. I'm sure these were just normal West Midlands Railway signs, but it says West Midlands Railway, Stratford Upon Avon Heritage Station, which is quite cool. And then there's actually, I'm actually going to show you something here, because actually one of my viewers, Warwick, was in Stratford Upon Avon once, and he said to me there's an abandoned track here, and the thing is, it's not actually abandoned, it is just where the track goes off just into like a dead area of the like railway into past this bridge down here to basically just an area out of the station. But platform 3, if I go across these stones, there's actually a bay platform. It just ends as buffers down there. So also here at Stratford Upon Avon, I'll turn the camera around and show you something. And of course, Stratford Upon Avon is home to Shakespeare, and I'll actually insert a picture of Shakespeare's house on the screen now. There it is. Isn't it lovely? They've actually got 2 footbridges at Stratford Upon Avon, to be honest with you. They've got one here which looks like it's more recent with stairs and actually 2 lifts to make it have disabled access. However, there's an older style footbridge directly behind it. So if you come across this road bridge outside Stratford Upon Avon station, this is where the 2 tracks go together, and it tells you stop. And then just down there where those leaves are, there's a buffer stop, and that marks the end of the line. So if you wondered where now should the track go when you come out of Stratford Upon Avon station, just down a few inches past Stratford Upon Avon College. Right, we've had our first alteration of the day. So this 12:03 that was supposed to be going to Kidderminster, they've just announced that it's now going to be only going as far as Birmingham Snow Hill.
Stratford Upon Avon Parkway, Dorridge, Whitney Manor, Solihull, Bolton, Acox Green, Tyseley, Small Heath, Birmingham Moor Street and Birmingham Snow Hill. This train has 3 carriages. Change at Birmingham Moor Street for New Street Station and the Bull Run Shopping Centre. Platform 1 for the 12:03 West Midlands Railway service to Birmingham Snow Hill via Dorridge. This train will not be calling at During Water, the Hawthorns, Smethwick Horton Bridge, Langley Green, Brownley Regis, Old Hill, Craigie Heath, Lyme, Starbridge Junction, Hadley, Blakedown and Kidderminster today. This is due to a shortage of train crew.
Right, by the looks of it, we're only going to have half an hour at Stratford Upon Avon Parkway now, which is still trying to see the Chiltern train that goes back to Leamington there. However, there's a plane going above my head. No, that wasn't that was what I was going to say. However, guess what? The train I was supposed to be getting out of Stratford Upon Avon Parkway to go down to Small Heath has been cancelled. Staff shortages. So nothing new there. So what I'm going to do is I think the other one that I'm going to get doesn't actually stop at Small Heath. So I have to double check it does stop at Small Heath. If not, I think I do have to change, and I think I have to change it Dorridge. I wasn't even planning on going to Dorridge, but because of the cancellation, I might have to change there. And if I can get to Small Heath, that's a win-win. However, if I can't, I'm just going to call Small Heath off for the day, and maybe I'll do a station on the way home from Birmingham to make up for it. But I don't know yet, because if I miss out Small Heath, I'm an hour ahead. Here's the Chiltern from Leamington. This is what I came here for, to see a Chiltern. Train's incoming. This is going to take me to Stratford Upon Avon for half an hour. Parkway, Stratford Upon Avon Parkway, because I can't stay there for an hour because one of them's been cancelled. Right, so we made it to Stratford Upon Avon Parkway, the second station of Stratford Upon Avon. I was actually here when I did my Christmas special because I was just trading trains, but I'm actually just going to be here for half an hour today, so slightly longer than last time. And I'm actually basically here to film that Chiltern service going the other way to Leamington, because I filmed it at Stratford and I want to basically film the other side. So Stratford Upon Avon Parkway is actually a newer station compared to Stratford Upon Avon. It's actually basically built for the big car park, and it's actually got a bigger car park from it's actually got a bigger car park than Stratford Upon Avon station. I think some people actually park here at Stratford Upon Avon Parkway and get the train one stop into Stratford Upon Avon. It's only like 3 minutes, and I'm actually waiting for I believe it is the 1306 now, because I was going to get the 1326, and according to real-time trains it's not running, but I don't know why the National Rail Boards are still saying it's running. But I ain't going to be taking no risks with these trains, so I'm just going to get the first one that says it's running, and turns out it is stopping at Small Heath on the way back, so we are all good. We don't need to change at Dorridge, thank God for that. So yes, let's enjoy the half an hour I've got at Stratford Upon Avon Parkway. So it turns out that 1329 wasn't cancelled. It's just starting up Birmingham Snow Hill. But to be honest with you, I ain't going to spend another half an hour at this station because there's honestly no point. Because it's just, I've been seeing the same trains now. Like, I'm getting like one of these doubled up Chiltern ones, which I saw earlier. So there's like no point. But I'll still do some filming at Small Heath for about an hour. Because you can get some more Chiltern stuff there. And hopefully we'll get a cross-country pass as well. Because they do run Birmingham to Bamboo shuttles. And that also goes off the junction Small Heath down towards Birmingham New Street. So yeah, I'll go do Small Heath. I was debating whether or not to do Ties or Small Heath, but I thought I'd do, you know what, I thought I was like, no, I'll do Small Heath because it's that little bit closer to Birmingham in case anything happens. But yeah, we've just not got long now until the train, couple of minutes. Trains incoming. This is going to take us to Small Heath, just outside of Birmingham. Right, so now on the train to Small Heath now, but the only problem is now when I get to Small Heath, the train from Small Heath first dedicated back to Birmingham Street has been cancelled. For God's sake. So what I'm going to do instead is just only have half an hour there. I could have had an hour and a half, but I don't really want to. So I'm just going to have a half an hour session there and film what I can in the half an hour, and then just maybe film a tiny bit of Birmingham Moor Street, and then just if there's anything special coming through between Birmingham and when I go home I'll film it and just get home an hour earlier than originally anticipated because of the staff shortages. But at least I'm checking my journeys now, to be honest with you, because I don't want to be ending up stranded at like a station for 2 hours, and that's why I'm triple checking my journey. So it's now made it to Small Heath, which is actually an iron platform. It is 2 platforms. It used to be 4, and now here's something cool. I actually spin the camera back so you can see this properly, but this is Small Heath Station. I'm here for just half an hour because the second one after this one has been cancelled. Typical of West Midlands Railway. So here's your abandoned platform at Small Heath. As you can see, the little staircase which used to run up to it, down there. All like overgrown now and very, very rotten by the looks of it actually. There's your abandoned platform at Small Heath, and then this platform is the only one still in use here at Small Heath Station. And hopefully, I think they said there's actually going to be a freight train passing through here, because if you look down here, this is actually where it actually curves off, and there's a branch which goes up towards Birmingham New Street and also towards Water Orton, and that's where the freight trains go. And that's only used by freight trains and the occasional cross country. There used to be more cross countries that used that line, but because of the pandemic, less have used it. But typical of my train as well, it's already running late, which isn't a problem because it means they get an extra couple of minutes here at Small Heath. You can actually see just about down there the centre of Birmingham. Also, you can see the next signals down there as well, like a Stratford Upon Bridge. You've got a signal there, you can see the next signal down the line. So we're only really going to be getting like 2 trains here now at Small Heath, because the other train which I could have got, the freight train's been cancelled. Well, it's not been cancelled, it's stuck like down there somewhere. So we're just going to get like 2 Chiltern trains and a couple of West Midlands ones before I get the 14:15 into Birmingham. About 2 minutes up the bloody line. If I knew there's going to be like not that many trains in that, I kind of wish I'd skipped out Small Heath, but I'm here anyway because we'll get some Chilterns in the mix, and we've only seen that one Chiltern unit today in Stratford. okay, maybe it was worth getting off at Small Heath, because I wasn't expecting a Class 68 whole locomotive to go through Small Heath. That's a nice bonus. That'll make up for the cancellation. Trains incoming to take me to Birmingham Wall Street, one stop. Rushed through Birmingham New Street Station. It's very warm on this train. Now I made it to a very rushed through Birmingham New Street. I made it to an earlier train home, so I'm going to be at home an hour earlier than planned. I am. Right, so I'm on the train home now, and I finally got the carriage to myself, so I can finally film the outro. But I do hope you enjoyed the vlog. If you did, make sure you guys smash a big thumbs up on me. I enjoyed making this one, although shame about the cancellations, but unfortunately, until the spring now, during these winter months, we're just gonna get used to it because all the staff are off sick, basically. But I hope you enjoyed the vlog anyway. If you did, make sure you guys give me a thumbs up as well, and try and get to 20 thumbs up. That's the right target for this video. And if you're new to the channel, feel free to click the subscribe button. We're aiming for 1.5k subscribers by my birthday. We've only got around 100 or so left to go now, so it would be happy if you click the subscribe button, and make sure you have the bell for all notifications so you never miss another video or live stream. And make sure you leave any comments and stuff in the comment box below. But yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe, guys, and also buy me a train ticket as well. There's a link down in the description. Jesus Christ, another train passed us. Right, bye everybody, peace out.